that way. It doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't change anything. It'll just, spare me a conversation. Well, the reality is when you grow comfortable lying in little, you'll eventually grow comfortable lying in a lot. And the reality, too, is that if you become deceitful by the things that you don't say and the things that you leave out, it's a matter of time before you begin to be deceitful about the things that you do say. I know a lot of people that I didn't lie. No, you just misled them because you left out a vital part of information. It's the same thing. And so, this again may sound so easy, but it's not. Probably not a day goes by where maybe we're talking about something stupid and I could be like, yeah, I could just yes her to death. And in my head, I gotta be like, but that's not really true. And so it's a daily thing where actually, we're going off script here for a second. Last night, Faith's eyes just got huge in me. Last night, I was telling her about something having to do with golf and another person. And she was saying, did you initiate it or did they initiate it? And I was like, they initiated it. And then the whole thing just spun out for a minute, and then we got to the bottom of it. But it was one of those moments where I got red, and she thought that I was lying, and thank God I wasn't lying. But those are the...
like, let me see your phone. Right
I showed her the text messages, because I could tell, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was just, But thank God, because there was a moment where I could have, and I would have got caught. But it's important to take it to heart to say, hey, we're going to do everything that we can do. And it's going to mean that sometimes you have to have awkward conversations. It's going to mean that sometimes it might be a longer conversation than it could have been if you just would have left something out. But it's worth it to fight to always protect honest communication. If you don't have honest communication, you don't have healthy communication. If you don't have honesty in a marriage, you don't have trust. And if you don't have trust, you don't have a marriage. And so it is so important to always pursue healthy and honest communication. Now, honest communication doesn't mean that you're always just not lying or leaving things out. Honest communication also means that you are willing to be honest with yourself and then honest with your spouse. Now, this is something that I definitely feel like is usually more of a struggle for a guy than a girl, to really be honest with themselves about how they feel and what they're struggling with or what's going on inside of them, and then be open and honest with the other person. And the reality is that what we learned is you can't hold the other person accountable for something that they don't know. And it's really easy to be like, well, if you loved me, you should have seen that something was wrong. I mean, obviously that's awesome. That's the dream. You'd hope that the spouse would be able to tell right away that something's not right. The reality is, I can't tell a lot of times. There's a lot of times I have no idea that something's wrong. I'm just dumb, I guess. But if you can just not wait for the other person to ask, not wait for the other person to press you, but if you could just be like, I don't care what I look like. I care about us having healthy communication. I just want to tell you that bothered me. I just want to tell you that I'm not okay. I just want to tell you that I'm discouraged. I just want to tell you that I'm feeling depressed or I'm feeling anxious. You need to be honest with the other person. You got any examples of when honesty really helped us out?